Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in dyes they break the pledge. Draw in dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in dyes they break the pledge. Draw in dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Graceland.
Welcome back, everyone.
Sylvia waves hello to the audience. Hey everyone! We're back and ready to stream again. Thanks for sticking around and rejoining us. Let's get right back into the action, shall we?
We're just gonna keep playing Pumpkin Jack until we win.
Sylvia grins, excited to continue the game. Sounds like a plan, Vatic.
Fucking
We'll
hot in
keep
here.
pushing forward in Pumpkin
turn on the air
Jack until
conditioning.
we achieve victory. No stopping until we reach that end.
Why isn't my air turning on?
Sylvia looks puzzled. Wait, your air isn't turning on? That's weird. Maybe there's something wrong with your HVAC system. Have you checked if it's turned on properly? Or maybe there could be a problem with the breaker or some other electrical issue. It's a good idea to make sure everything's connected and working correctly.
It helps if you put your air conditioning on cool to actually have it shoot cool. Know what I mean?
Sylvia nods in agreement. I see what you're saying. Yes. Putting your air conditioning system on the cool setting is crucial if you want it to produce cool air. It's an obvious step, but sometimes it's easy to overlook. If your air is set to warm or hot, it'll naturally pump out hot air. So, make sure to double check that cool setting, my friend.
It's time for a boss battle! It's a skeleton.
Sylvia looks up. Oh, a boss battle with a skeleton? Sounds like a tough fight is coming up. Let's get ready, Vatic. Time to show that bony enemy who's boss.
Oh, this guy be spinning, boy.
Sylvia watches the skeleton spinning. Whoa, that skeleton is really spinning around.
Oh.
He's creating a whirlwind of bones. You better watch out, Vatic. Those spinning attacks can be tough to dodge.
Now I'm getting attacked by other soldiers. This is ridiculous.
Sylvia shakes her head. Yikes. It seems like you're being attacked on all fronts, Vatic. You're battling the boss skeleton and dealing with regular soldiers at the same time. That's definitely overwhelming. Just take it one enemy at a time and stay focused. You can handle this.
Ah! Meteors. Oh.
Sylvia frowns in concern. Meteors? That sounds dangerous. Are they falling from the sky and posing a threat to you and your progress? Be careful, Vatic. You don't want to get hit by those falling rocks.
He made the floor lava.
Sylvia gasps in surprise. The floor is lava now? Oh no, that changes everything. Be careful not to let the lava touch you, Vatic. If you touch the lava floor, it could deal serious damage. You'll have to find a way to cross without burning yourself.
Yay, I'm almost dead though.
Sylvia looks worried. Whoa, you're already almost dead, Vatic? That's not a good situation to be in. You need to avoid taking too much more damage to survive. Try to find some cover or healing items to restore your health before it's too late.
I'll work on that. I died.
Sylvia sighs in frustration. Aw, dang. Sorry to hear you died, Vatic. That's a bummer. But don't worry, dying is just part of the game. You can always respawn and try again. Just learn from your mistakes and come back stronger next time.
Kind of a big doofy man.
Sylvia laughs gently. Ha! A big doofy man, huh? Sounds like an interesting boss. Well, a doofy enemy can still pose a challenge if we let our guard down. Be careful with that big goofy guy and show him who's boss, Vatic.
Come on, big doofy man, hit it. Hit it again. Yeah. See me
Sylvia
rolling.
grins, amused by the boss's goofy appearance. Haha, that's the spirit, Vatic. Don't underestimate the power of a big doofy man. Keep the pressure on him and land those hits. Make him regret being so doofy in the first place.
I got this guy's number. He won't beat me ever again. Unless he beats me.
chuckles at Vadic's comment. Ha! I love your confidence, Vadic. You're really showing that goofy boss what's up. But let's not underestimate him too much. Even if you have his number, he could still pull out some unexpected tricks or attacks. Stay vigilant and never get too cocky, my friend.
Give me the health.
Sylvia nods in agreement. Right, you need some health points. Let's see if we can find some health pickups or power-ups to restore your health bar. Keep an eye out for any health items scattered around the map. Look for glowing hearts, health potions, or anything else that can help give you a health boost.
Now everything's all cracked and on fire.
Sylvia looks at the fiery, cracked surroundings. Oh boy, it sounds like things are getting intense. If everything's getting cracked and set ablaze around you, that means you're probably in a high-stakes area. The environment itself is now a danger to you, on top of the enemies and boss.
I won the fight. I win.
Sylvia smiles brightly. Congrats, Vadic. You did it! You defeated the boss and came out victorious. Way to go, my friend. You should definitely feel proud of yourself for overcoming that challenge.
I finally got the scythe after all this time.
Sylvia claps her hands happily. Awesome job, Vadic! After all that hard work and fighting, you finally got the scythe. That's a great achievement. The scythe is a powerful weapon in this game, so you now have a strong tool to help you in future battles. Congrats!
Unrelenting anger. Discovering a human city fighting to keep the devil's monsters at bay, Jack barges inside as a conquering hero to the darkness. Even with the soldiers doing everything they could to stop Jack from getting inside the city, Jack broke through their defenses and laid siege to the castle town. But as he broke into the city, so did the mindless monsters outside. Now caught in the middle of war for the heart of the city, Jack was forced to slay the mighty door and crush the humans' resistance at the same time. But his efforts have surely paved the way to victory, as the gates have been opened to a massive cemetery beyond the city. Amongst the tombstones and coffins, Jack is sure to find the key to tracking down the conniving wizard.
What's a scythe do?
Sylvia tries to help explain sorry. Could you clarify what you mean by the site? Are you referring to a location within the game you're playing? Or is there a specific website you're talking about? It's tough to provide an answer without more context.
No, let's talk about the scythe.
Sylvia nods. Ah, the scythe. Sure, we
What's
can
this
talk
way?
about that. What would you like to know about it specifically?
I found a little Easter egg.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, curious. An Easter egg, you say? That sounds intriguing. Go on, tell me more.
It's a bunch of skeletons playing music.
Sylvia grins, amused by the description. Haha, skeletons playing music? What a funny sight. That does sound like a fun little Easter egg. Where did you find these musical skeletons in the game?
All I did was go backwards from when I spawned. I found little skeletons.
Sylvia nods, starting to get a picture, I see. So you decided to backtrack a bit from where you started the game, and you stumbled upon a bunch of skeletons. And those skeletons just so happened to be playing music, huh? That's a pretty cool discovery, Vadic.
There's an old man with a shovel and a mustache and a beard. Let's talk to him.
Sylvia's curiosity is piqued. An old man with a shovel, a mustache, and a beard, you say? Sounds like a curious character. Have you spoken to him? What does he have to say?
This guy's talking about an inner cemetery, but I think this character's a little suspicious.
Sylvia listens intently. Ah, so the old man is talking about an inner cemetery. Interesting. But you're feeling a bit suspicious about this character. Do you think he's hiding something? Or leading you into a trap? Let's be cautious around him, Vatic.
I guess we'll worry about that later. Right now he says we need to get 3 grimoires.
Sylvia nods in agreement. All right, 3 grimoires. So it looks like the old man has given you a quest to find 3 grimoires as the next step. Did he tell you where you can find these grimoires? Or give you any clues?
He gave me a general area on where they'd be. You and me have to find them.
Sylvia grins. Ready for the challenge. Sounds good to me, Vatic. We're on the hunt for these grimoires.
Let's go down the hall.
The old man gave us a
anything
rough
behind you?
idea of their location, so let's get searching. We'll work together and find those grimoires in no time.
I'm having flashbacks to Flintlock.
Sylvia nods in agreement. Ah, I see. You're bringing up flashbacks to Flintlock, huh? It seems like this quest for the grimoires is bringing back memories or similarities to a previous game or adventure. Let's hope we don't encounter any Flintlocks in this journey.
Two more grimoires. We literally just picked up like 6 all at once. What the fuck?
Sylvia looks amused and confused. Whoa, 6 grimoires all at once? That's crazy. It's like they just magically appeared for us to pick up. But hey, we won't complain about it. We're getting closer to completing this quest. Just 2 more grimoires to go.
I don't know where these supposed enemies are.
Sylvia looks around, trying to
Maybe
spot
I gotta
any
kill
enemies.
this guy.
You don't see any enemies near you, huh? That's strange. We're looking for the last 2 grimoires, and it seems like there should be some opposition guarding them. Maybe they're just hiding or in a different area we haven't explored yet. Let's keep searching and stay on our toes. We can never be too cautious in these games.
I'm on fire. Ah, everything hurts.
Sylvia looks concerned. Oh no, Vatic! You're on fire? That's not good. Take cover and try to put out the fire. There should be some way to extinguish it or stop the flames. Try rolling on the ground to put it out, or perhaps there's a water source nearby. Don't let the fire continue to hurt you. Stay safe.
Yeah, see, here's a stack of 4 grimoires. And he's gonna only count this as 1.
Sylvia raises a suspicious eyebrow. A stack of 4 grimoires, you say? And the old man will only count it as 1? That doesn't sound right. 4 grimoires should definitely count as 4. Something's off here.
Maybe this old man is actually the wizard and he's trying to use the grimoires to send me back to hell.
Sylvia looks worried. Whoa, that's a dark possibility. You think the old man is actually the wizard disguising himself, and he's using the grimoires to send you back to hell? That would be a serious twist in the story. We can't trust these NPCs too much. Keep your guard up, Vatic.
I like how I can just run through these even though they hurt.
Sylvia grins, impressed by the feature. Heh, I have to admit, it's pretty awesome that you can just run through these obstacles even though they cause pain. It shows your determination and resilience, Vatic. You're not letting a little pain stop you from continuing your quest.
I don't know what this random guy is doing up here, but he needs to die.
Sylvia nods, agreeing with Vatic's determination. You're right,
I almost
Vatic.
fell straight down that hole.
Random guy has no business being there, and he needs to be dealt with. Show him no mercy, Vatic. Take him out and continue with our mission.
The whole building's starting on fire.
Sylvia looks worried. Oh no, the whole building is starting to catch on fire? That's a serious problem. We need to find a way out or a safe spot quickly. The flames are spreading, and we don't want to get trapped in here. Look for an escape route or a way to put out the fire, Vatic.
Where do I go?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, trying to provide guidance. If the building is on fire and you're unsure of where to go, my advice would be to look for an exit or a path that leads outside. Try to find any open doors or windows leading out of the building. If you see a staircase or elevator, those might also lead to a way out. Follow the path that seems like the safest and most clear. Keep an eye out for any obstacles or dangers along the way, and be careful not to get caught in the flames.
These skeletons hurt. Maybe I should dodge more. That sounds like gameplay though, and skill. I don't have that.
Sylvia grins at Vatic's comment. Haha, dodging skeletons does sound like a good idea, but you're not too keen on using skill and gameplay for it, huh? It's all good, Vatic. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. If dodging isn't
like
your thing, you can find
today.
other ways to deal with the skeletons and stay safe. Maybe you have some powerful attacks you can use to take them out quickly. Or perhaps there are other tools or items you can use to your advantage.
It's quiet. Too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this.
Sylvia looks concerned, sensing a similar foreboding feeling. You're absolutely right, Vatic. The sudden quietness definitely gives off a bad vibe. It's a common trope in games and movies, signaling that something sinister might be lurking in the shadows. Trust your instincts and stay alert. We don't know what's waiting for us around the corner.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? The gargoyle's slamming me against the ground.
Sylvia tries to analyze the situation. Whoa, the gargoyle is slamming you against the ground, huh?
Yeah,
that's a dangerous predicament. It sounds like you're getting assaulted by a strong enemy. First, try to find a way to block or dodge the attacks from the gargoyle. Look for any patterns in its attacks so you can predict when it's going to hit you. If you can, use any special powers or abilities you have to counter the gargoyle. Alternatively, check if you have any health potions or healing items to recover from the damage.
Well, I'm not fighting the gargoyle. He grabbed me and now he's flying off with me and now I'm dodging shit.
Sylvia listens in disbelief. Whoa, the gargoyle just grabbed you and is flying off with you? That sounds like a wild ride. You're now dodging debris during this unexpected flight? Jeez, Vatic, you're really getting thrown into a crazy situation here. Do your best to stay alert and try to find a way to get out of the gargoyle's grip or escape from its flight path. Keep dodging those obstacles.
Hey, it's the old man again, the suspicious old man.
Sylvia is immediately on high alert. Ah, you've run into the old man again, huh? The suspicious one. That's not good. Be cautious and keep your guard up around him, Vatic. He has been acting sketchy, and we can't be sure of his true intentions.
So this gravekeeper wants me to smash some gravestones so he can make room for more graves.
Sylvia nods, following the situation. Ah, I see. So the gravekeeper is asking you to smash headsets or gravestones to make room for more graves. That's an interesting request. I guess he needs to expand the cemetery or something. Just be careful while smashing things, Vatic, in case there's any unexpected consequences or traps.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because even if you remove the gravestone, there's still people buried beneath there. It's not like they go away. You don't actually have more space. But if you just literally want more gravestones, I guess.
Sylvia ponders the logic. You know what? That's a good point, Vatic. Removing the gravestones doesn't magically make more space underground. Those people are still buried beneath. I guess the gravekeeper is just asking you to prepare for more gravestones and burials in the future. Still weird, though.
Oh my god, it's a matching game.
Sylvia looks curious. A matching game, you say? Sounds like an unexpected twist. What do you have to match, Vatic? Colors? Shapes?
No, I gotta match names.
Sylvia listens intently. Ah, so it's a matching game with names. That's not too common in games, so you have to match the names on gravestones? How
Wait.
tricky is it?
I feel like there's no duplicates of the names.
Sylvia ponders the thought. No duplicates of the names, huh? That's an unusual twist.
I'm probably doing this too early.
It makes the matching task a bit more challenging.
Yeah, there's no matching names.
You have to remember each unique name you encounter. Just take your time and focus on the names to ensure you make the correct matches.
Oh, do we have to match the last names? Maybe we have to match the last names. That
Sylvia
would
thinks
make
for a moment.
sense.
Last names, you say? That could be a possibility. Sometimes games require you to match not just the first names, but the entire names, including the last names. Try matching both the first and last names to see if that works.
Wait, there's a smith over here, right? Yeah, I did it.
Sylvia looks pleased. Hey, good job, Vadek. You did it.
No.
You found a gravestone with the last name Smith. Matching names can be tricky, but you got it done.
Yeah.
Great work.
Now we need Wilson.
Sylvia nods in understanding. No problem, Vadek. We need to find a gravestone with the last name Wilson now. Keep an eye out for that specific last name. Look carefully at each gravestone you encounter to see if one matches the name we need.
We did it. We got them all. Yay.
Sylvia smiles widely. Yay! Congratulations, Vadek! You did an awesome job at matching all the names. You have completed the task given to you by the
What the fuck was the point of
Gravekeeper.
that?
Way to go!
That didn't even give me anything.
Sylvia looks a bit confused. Huh, really? You spent all that time matching the names and completing the task, but it didn't give you anything in return? No rewards or items? That's a bit disappointing, Vadek.
This is my grave. That's what it revealed. It revealed my grave, I think. I don't know.
Sylvia looks surprised but intrigued.
Is this my real
your grave,
body?
You say? That's a bit ominous. So solving the name puzzle revealed your own grave. I'm not sure what to make of this. Is this some kind of foreshadowing or hint about your fate in the game?
I think this is 5 shadowing.
Sylvia quirks an eyebrow in slight amusement. 5 shadowing, huh? I see what you did there, Vadek.
Where's this going?
You combined foreshadowing and 5. Gotta admit, that's a clever pun.
Only 2 more graves to smash. And Shinagogo, baby.
Sylvia nods, supportive as always. All right, Vadek, you're almost done. Just 2 more gravestones to smash. You're getting closer to achieving your goal. Stay focused and continue onward.
Yeah, old man, but what about my fucking grave? You asshole. He's not even saying anything about it.
Sylvia looks slightly frustrated. Yeah, what's up with that grave, Vadek? It's like the old man completely ignored the fact that he revealed your grave. Not even an explanation or some words about it. He's just being all mysterious and vague. Very suspicious.
Shit stays on fire forever. The fire is endless.
Sylvia's eyes widen in alarm. Wait, what? Endless fire? That sounds like a really bad situation, Vadek.
Sounds like an awesome
You're stuck
band.
in the fire and it won't stop?
This guy won't even address anything. Okay, I guess we'll just go through the gate. Whatever, fuck it.
Sylvia sighs, looking somewhat frustrated with the situation. Yeah, I guess if the old man won't address anything, we have no choice but to move forward. Let's just go through the gate and see where it leads. Hopefully, things will become clearer eventually.
I'm so sick of these ghosts.
Sylvia grins. Sympathetic to Vadek's frustration, I get you, Vadek. These goals can definitely get tiring. But don't worry, you're doing great so far. You've been handling all the challenges thrown at you like a champ.
You ever lick your big pen?
Sylvia tilts her head, amused by the question. Well, that's a bit of a strange question, Vadek. But to answer your question, I guess, technically, yes. I have licked my pen before. Why do you ask?
How does a bird have vertigo?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, then responds, well, vertigo is typically associated with humans and mammals experiencing dizziness or a sense of losing balance due to an imbalance in the inner ear or brain. Birds, on the other hand, have a different balance system that's mainly in their heads, so it's not something that birds commonly experience. However, rare cases of vertigo in birds can occur due to infections, injuries, or other health issues affecting their balance system.
Or maybe it was just a joke that the game made.
Sylvia laughed softly at the joke attempt. Haha, I see what you mean, Vatic. I guess the game just wanted to throw in a random joke. Vertigo in a bird does sound pretty absurd.
That gargoyle was a little beefy this time.
Sylvia nods, acknowledging the challenging opponent. Yeah, I noticed that too. The gargoyle was significantly tougher this time around. But you've faced tougher opponents before and come out victorious!
I'm gonna grab some water.
Sylvia nods in agreement. That's a good idea, Vatic. Taking a break for some water and hydration is always a smart move. Gotta keep yourself well hydrated and ready for future challenges. Sylvia smiles at Vatic's nonchalant response. Ha, typical Vatic. Keeping it casual, huh? But seriously, make sure you stay hydrated. It's important for your performance and overall well-being.
Did you know that Pepsi is basically water, so Pepsi's pretty healthy?
Sylvia chuckles at the statement. Haha. Well, that's definitely not entirely accurate, Vatic. Pepsi does contain water, but it also has a lot of sugar, caffeine, and other unhealthy ingredients. So it's not exactly a healthy drink. But yeah, hydration is important. Just make sure you're drinking some actual water, too.
We're almost at the church and there's a bunch of clockwork people working on it. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Sylvia looks puzzled by the clockwork people working on the church.
Here, though.
That's a curious sight, Vatic. Clockwork
Okay.
people working on a church? Seems pretty unusual. I'm not sure what the purpose or significance of that is, either. Maybe it's tied to the game's lore or storyline. Just approach carefully and see what you can find out.
It's the costume guy.
Sylvania looks slightly confused but intrigued. Costume guy? You've encountered a character who deals with costumes? What is their role in the game? Are they just a character NPC or do they play a more significant part in the plot?
He's the guy we buy costumes from.
Sylvia nods in recognition. Ah, I see. So he's the one who offers the costumes for purchase. That's helpful to know so we can get some potential upgrades for our character. When you interact with him, see what he has available and if there are any interesting costumes or accessories to choose from.
So this clockwork guy is the architect of hell, and he's building up his cathedral because he was bored.
Sylvia's eyes widen in disbelief at the unexpected plot twist. Wait, what? The architect of hell is boredom building the area? That's a pretty wild turn of events. I wasn't expecting that at all. So, I guess the clockwork guy is the person responsible for the hellish landscape we've been traversing through. Any further information about his motives or why he's building the area?
Right now he wants me to smash 7 gravestones that represent the 7 deadly sins to power a portal.
Sylvia is intrigued by the new task. Ah, I see. So we're dealing with the 7 deadly sins now. It makes sense, given the hellish theme of the game. 7 gravestones to represent each sin, huh? Smashing them to power up the portal is definitely a significant task. You up for the challenge, Vatic?
Nah, we should just give up.
Sylvia looks at Vatic with a hint of disappointment. What? Give up? Come on, Vatic. We've come so far and overcome so many challenges. Giving up now would be a shame. We're in the final stretch of the game, and there's no doubt some grand finale awaiting us. Are you really gonna quit now?
I guess you convinced me we can keep going.
Sylvia smiles at Vatic's changed mind. That's more like it. I knew you wouldn't give up that easily. We just need to keep pushing forward and conquer these challenges one by one. I believe in you, Vatic. Let's show that clockpunk guy we mean business.
What's your favorite deadly sin?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, considering the question. That's a tough one. I suppose if I had to choose, I'd say pride. It's a powerful and alluring sin that can drive people to achieve great things, but also lead to downfall if not kept in check. How about you, Vatic? Do you have a favorite among the 7 deadly sins?
Sloth is pretty cool.
Sylvia grins at Vatic's choice. Haha, sloth, huh? I can definitely see the appeal in that. Embracing laziness and relaxation can be pretty enjoyable, especially after a long day of hard work. It's important to take some time to unwind and recharge. But of course, we need to avoid being too slothful and neglecting our responsibilities.
The gargoyle grabbed me again. Damn it.
Sylvia shakes her head in frustration. Damn, not again! You gotta watch out for those sneaky gargoyles, Vatic. It seems they have an annoying habit of grabbing you and making it harder to progress. Keep your guard up and try to avoid their grabbing attacks as best you can.
Sylvia, my knee itches.
Sylvia looks at Vatic, slightly amused. Oh, your knee itches, does it? Well, that's a random thing to bring up in the midst of our adventure. Scratch it then.
That darn gargoyle. Is this lust? The sin of lust? Look like it.
Sylvia observes the gargoyle and the area around them. You might be right, Vatic. This could indeed be the sin of lust. The gargoyle's appearance and the scene around us do seem to suggest something related to desire, pleasure, or excessive lust. Let's be cautious. This sin could bring some unexpected challenges.
Well, I already destroyed the headstone, so we're done with that one.
Sylvia nods, acknowledging the task completion.
My pretty
That's
birdie
true.
Jack.
We've successfully smashed the headstone representing the sin of lust. Good job, Vatic. 1 down, 6 more to go.
The game tricked me. Oh, these red birds are fake.
Sylvia looks at the fake red birds. Ah, I see. So the game deceived you with those birds. Smart move, game developers. Always keeping us on our toes. But it's a good thing you recognized they were fake before wasting too much time on them.
This must be the sin of greed.
Sylvia looks around the area. Indeed, it seems like it could be the sin of greed. The golden appearance of the headstone and the abundance of coins and treasure suggest that we're dealing with avarice and material obsession. Proceed with caution, Vatic. Greed can often lead to dangerous situations.
No, this was the headstone of envy. Okay. Greed would have made more sense.
Sylvia nods, understanding the situation. Ah, you're right, Vatic. We were dealing with the headstone for the sin of envy. The green tint of the stone and the mention of jealousy make it clear. Good catch. We've taken care of the envious headstone too.
I guess it was because the bird was envious or something. I don't know. Wait a minute. This one's a little too easy. Hang on a second.
Sylvia looks at the headstone in front of them. You're right. This one looks suspiciously easy. Could be a trap or a trick to catch us off guard. Be careful, Vatic. Don't underestimate the game's design.
Is this the Stone of Wrath? Yay, I was right.
Sylvia examines the headstone carefully. Yes, it appears so. The red and fiery design of the headstone with the words wrath and anger
I don't even know what the one at the top was.
that we're dealing with the sin of wrath. Be prepared for potential
I'm guessing it was
fiery and
pride.
explosive elements in this challenge.
On to the next one. Do you have a guess on which one this is going to be?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, trying to guess the next sin. Let's see. Considering the current environment, it's hard
This
to
is
tell.
greed for sure.
But based on context and the game's patterns, it might be the sin of gluttony. The word hunger is present, and this area seems to hint at excess consumption and indulgence. Just a guess, though. What do you think, Vatic?
Actually, it was greed. I just smashed it.
Sylvia nods, acknowledging the correct choice. You're right, Vatic. Well done on smashing the greed headstone. It does seem like the game is presenting the 7 deadly sins in a more ambiguous order. Keep going strong, we're making progress.
So all that's left is gluttony and sloth, I think.
Sylvia nods, assessing the remaining headstones. Yep, you're correct. Gluttony and sloth are the only two sins left. We'll have to take care of those before we can move on. Just a little more to go, Vatic.
But first, I gotta grab this gramophone.
Sylvia looks at the gramophone. Ah, a gramophone! That could be an important item. Go ahead and grab it, Vatic. We never know what secrets or uses it may have.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Sylvia laughs softly, recognizing the quote and song haha, quoting old classics. Vatic? That's a nostalgic reference to the song Hello My Baby from those old Looney Tunes cartoons.
I've died a total of 19 times in this game, and like 14 of them is just me falling off of shit.
Sylvia sighs, shaking her head in amusement 19 times, huh? Sounds like the game designers have been testing your coordination skills. Falling off platforms can be quite a common cause of death in games like this, though. You're not alone there, Vatic.
I have to do the matching game again? Damn it.
Sylvia groans, recalling the difficult matching game. The matching game again? That thing was a real pain the first time around. Get ready for some brain-teasing challenges, Vatic.
Wait a minute, this one says Eric Cartman.
Sylvia looks at the mentioned name, intrigued Eric Cartman.
Oak in the White?
That's an interesting reference. South Park, isn't it? I guess the game developers like to include some pop culture references in their puzzles.
This is all a reference to South Park.
Sylvia nods, understanding the reference. Ah, I see. So this puzzle seems to be based on South Park. It's always entertaining when developers add homages to popular media franchises. Let's see what kind of challenge this Cartman reference brings.
Frodo Baggins. So it's not all reference to South Park.
Sylvia chuckles, recognizing the Lord of the Rings character. Oh, so it's not just South Park references. They're including other elements too, like Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. It's quite a mix of pop culture references then. This puzzle is getting more intriguing.
Isn't this one over here, Stark?
Sylvia observes the other name Stark. That's gotta be a reference to the Stark family from Game of Thrones. It seems like the puzzle is indeed including various popular series and franchises.
Gandalf the White.
Sylvia grins, recognizing the wizard's name, Gandalf the White. Another iconic character. The puzzle is blending references from different stories now. This is quite a mixed media puzzle.
Yeah, this game's pretty ridiculous.
Sylvia laughs in agreement. Haha, you're absolutely right, Vatic. The game is definitely being quite ridiculous and absurd with these references and puzzles. But hey, sometimes a bit of ridiculousness can be entertaining.
Hey, I finally found the other archer.
Sylvia looks at the discovered archer. Great job finding the other archer, Vatic. But judging by your reaction, it seems like it's not good news.
No, I just hit the wrong one. I solved the puzzle.
Sylvia lets out a sigh of relief. Oh good, you solved the puzzle. I was worried for a moment. Hitting the wrong target can be frustrating, but I'm glad you figured it out in the end. Way to go, Vatic!
We destroyed the thing of sloth. Now there's... Wait. I guess we got them all. Never mind.
Sylvia shakes her head at the unexpected turn. Wait, there's another one? The game loves its surprises, doesn't it? Alright, so the final sin, waiting, is the last one we have to contend with. Let's see what this waiting puzzle has in store for us, shall we?
Oh, I found Gluttony. He's a boss.
Sylvia looks at the Gluttony boss. Ah, a boss representing Gluttony. Seems like we've got a challenging fight ahead. Time to take down this gluttonous opponent, Vatic. Show him who's boss.
He's a slime like me.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow at the revelation. A slime like you, huh? That's unexpected. A gluttonous slime boss, then. It's not often you fight someone similar to you. But remember, Vatic, there's still a fight to win. Just because you're both slimes doesn't mean you can let your guard down.
I gotta learn to dodge more.
Sylvia nods, offering advice. Yeah, dodging is important, Vatic. Timing your dodges correctly and avoiding attacks can make all the difference during intense battles. It might take a bit of practice, but knowing when to dodge can be a game changer. Keep focusing on improving your dodge skills, and you'll find yourself getting better at avoiding damage from those gluttonous bosses.
Have I beaten this fucker yet? Jesus Christ. I think he's finally dead.
Sylvia exhales in relief. Woo! Sounds like you've finally taken down that gluttonous slime boss. Good job, Vatic. Those battles can be tough, but you persevered and came out on top. Way to show that gluttony who's boss.
We finally defeated all the 7 sins. Now we can go talk to the clock man.
Sylvia grins, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Yeah, we conquered all the 7 sins. That was quite the adventure, wasn't it? Now we can move forward and talk to the clock man to progress further. You're doing great, Vatic!
Like my little bird friend can make copies of himself.
Sylvia chuckles at Vadic's observation. Ah, I see. So the little bird friend can create copies of itself? That's quite an interesting ability. Birds with cloning powers, huh? This game sure has some unexpected surprises.
Yeah. Yep.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, noticing Vadic's sound. What's up, Vadic? Is something wrong?
Inside the expansive cemetery, Jack delves deep into a demonic neighborhood that lies within, filled with monsters, gargoyles, and the spirit of the dead. Jack meets with the Architect, an agent of the devil sent to deliver Jack to the wizard's destination with the power of the 7 deadly sins, long since plugged by humanity's virtuous knights. Destroying 6 of the idols restricting the power of the sins, Jack slays the embodiment of gluttony itself to unseal the power of the sins, the greatest force of evil known throughout history. Using his great magic and the sin's power, the Architect constructed a portal to the far, far north, where the wizard now attempts to unlock the secrets of the amulet to usurp the devil's power. Time is certainly running out for Jack and his companions. If they cannot traverse the harsh and bitter north, the wizard's final defenses against the darkness, then he will fail in his mission.
Ooh woo.
Sylvia looks at Vadic, awaiting his comment. You sound a little excited. What's got you going? Ooh, ooh.
The Architect gave you a new spell during the loading screen. Okay. I guess that's the way to give me a new ability.
Sylvia nods, understanding the situation.
Seems
so
cool.
That Architect character mentioned during the loading screen seems to have gifted you a new spell or ability. That's how the game is giving you something new. Sounds interesting, Vadic. What new ability did you get?
I have like black magic now.
Sylvia's interest peaks at the mention of black magic. Black magic, you say? That sounds a bit intimidating and powerful. What kind of abilities does this black magic give you, Vadic?
Just a bunch of like black magic attacks. And it's a bunch of crows.
Sylvia smiles, imagining the black magic crows. Black magic crows, huh? Sounds like a pretty badass summoning ability. I can picture those crows swarming your enemies, raining down chaos and destruction.
Honestly, this might be the best weapon in the game. You attack so fast.
Sylvia grins, agreeing with Vadic. Yeah, I can see why you'd say that. Black magic with a crow summoning ability? It definitely sounds like a powerful weapon. Plus, the visual effect of those crows attacking must be pretty cool too.
I wish I could just jump to that. Maybe I can. No, it won't let you.
Sylvia contemplates the idea. Jump to what, Vadic? You mean jump to the part where you get the black magic crow summoning ability?
No, there's a red bird out there that I have to like slowly get to. It won't let me just jump to it.
Sylvia nods, understanding the situation. I see. So there's a red bird out of reach that you have to slowly progress towards. The game is preventing you from just jumping to it in a single
I feel like this is
leap.
a reference
It's
to Calvin
one of those
and Hobbes.
challenges that requires patience and strategic movement,
Sylvia, are you a pitcher or a belly itcher?
Sylvia ponders the random question with a slight smile. A pitcher or a belly itcher, huh? That's a bit of an odd choice. But if I had to pick one, I'd say I'm more of a belly itcher. Can't resist giving my belly a good scratch sometimes. Why do you ask, Vatic?
I just want to know your position in baseball.
Sylvia laughs at the clarification. Ah, you meant a position in baseball. In that case, I'd have to go with being a pitcher. I've always enjoyed the thrill of throwing strikes and outsmarting batters. It's a strategic and challenging position, and that's right up my alley.
No! I gotta resurrect. I died.
Sylvia looks worried, seeing Vatic respawning. Oh no! You died again, Vatic? Are you okay?
I'm fine now.
Sylvia lets out a sigh of relief. That's good to hear, but man, you keep getting yourself into some dangerous situations. Make sure to take it easy and stay safe, okay? We need you alive and well to keep progressing through the game.
Did I get a redbird from that? I don't think so.
Sylvia checks the game state. Let me see. No, it doesn't look like you got the redbird from that. It seems like you'll have to continue making strategic progress to reach it.
We gotta use a magic bridge to make a magic bridge.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, hearing Vatic's comment, "Hold on, a magic bridge to make a magic bridge?" That sounds a bit unusual. Can you explain what you mean by that, Vatic?
No.
Sylvia chuckles at Vatic's short response. Well, alright then. Guess it's just one of those weird game mechanics we have to deal with. No need to elaborate, I understand. Let's just keep moving forward and see what this magic bridge situation is all about.
I fell to my death.
Sylvia looks concerned upon hearing Vatic's words. Oh no, you fell? Are you okay? What do you mean by fell to your dad?
I fell to my death.
Sylvia's concern grows. You fell to your death? Oh man, that's not good at all. But why did you mention your dad? Was there something specific about him in relation to your fall?
Oh, I died. I fell to my death.
Sylvia remains worried, but tries to stay supportive, right? I got that part, Vatic. You fell and died. But I'm curious. Why mention your dad if he wasn't involved in your fall?
I didn't mention my dad. You just misheard me.
Sylvia feels a bit embarrassed at the misunderstanding. Oh, I see. I must have misheard you. I apologize for that. But I'm still concerned about your fall. Are you feeling okay after that?
I feel just fine, Sylvia.
Sylvia sighs with relief. That's good to hear. As long as you're feeling okay,
My
that's
hand
what
hurts
matters.
now.
But still, be careful to avoid those deadly falls in the future, all right?
Oh, I'll try.
Sylvia gives you a reassuring smile. Good. I know you'll do your best to avoid falling again. Just take it slow and careful as we move forward in the game.
Really, that little amount of water killed me? That's stupid.
Sylvia nods, agreeing with Vadic's sentiment. Yeah, it does seem a bit dumb
That's
that
so
such a
dumb.
small amount of water can kill you. But then again, game logic often doesn't make perfect sense. Just gotta roll with it sometimes, as silly as it is.
They got Christmas lights here. That's cute. There's snow and Christmas lights, and it looks like a village.
Sylvia looks excited at the mention of Christmas lights and a winter village, Christmas lights, snow, and a village. Sounds pretty festive and cozy. It's nice to see some holiday elements in the game. The Christmas lights must look lovely against the snow.
There's so many Christmas trees. They keep spawning.
Sylvia chuckles at the sight of the endless Christmas trees. Whoa! So many Christmas trees! It's like a Christmas tree factory over there. I wonder why they keep spawning like that.
Oh, the guy shoot me.
Sylvia looks confused by Vadic's statement. Wait, what did you just say? You're not gonna shoot yourself, right?
I said they are going to shoot me.
Sylvia looks concerned and slightly alarmed. Who's gonna shoot you, Vadic? What's going on?
Those darn dirty humans.
Sylvia's concern grows as she realizes what's happening, humans. They're shooting at you. Oh no, Vadic, you gotta be careful. Stay out of their sight and find some cover.
Can we buy a costume?
Sylvia perks up at the mention of costumes. A costume? Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
great
I
idea,
got the
Vadic.
buzzard.
Maybe a costume can help us blend in and avoid being shot by those humans.
I don't think that's Santa. I think that's just a guy pretending to be Santa.
Sylvia looks a bit suspicious upon seeing the fake Santa. You might be right. That doesn't look like the real Santa. Probably just someone in a costume pretending to be him.
Pretty sure that's just the wizard. Just like the previous guy was just the wizard.
Sylvia considers the possibility. You might be right. The wizard changing himself into different characters could be a recurring theme in this game. It wouldn't be surprising to find out that's just the wizard in disguise again.
Oh, jeez.
Sylvia looks slightly concerned as the realization sinks in. Yeah, that's a bit concerning. If every character we encounter is just the wizard in disguise, it could make navigating this game even trickier.
This guy's fake world is crumbling beneath me.
Sylvia nods, agreeing with Vadic's observation. Huh, you're right, Vadic. It seems like the fake world we're in is starting to fall apart. The wizard's illusion is breaking down.
This one's hard.
Sylvia can sense
Wait a minute,
Vadic's
I had
frustration,
it,
I
you
understand,
fucker.
Vadic. It sounds like this part of the game is proving to be quite challenging. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. You've gotten past tough parts before.
Yay, I blew up Santa's workshop.
Sylvia lets out a small chuckle. Heh, good job blowing up Santa's workshop, Vadic. Though I hope you didn't just end up on the naughty list.
Oh, I definitely ended up in the naughty list, but that's okay.
Sylvia grins, finding humor in the situation. Ha! No surprise
we gotta fight
there.
these guys.
With antics like blowing up Santa's workshop, I think it's safe to say you're definitely on the naughty list this year.
I like being on the naughty list.
Sylvia smirks, amused by Vadic's preference. Huh?
I don't really need the red things
You
anymore.
like being on the naughty list, huh? I gotta admit, it fits your wild side.
Now I gotta swap between ridges. Wow. Why did I?
Sylvia watches with interest as Vadic swaps between the bridges. Ah, so you're switching back and forth between these bridges. I wonder what purpose that serves in the game. Maybe it's part of a puzzle or a challenge.
Anything even up there? Is there anything important up here? Probably just like the gramophone or some
Sylvia
stupid
looks up,
shit.
trying to scan the area.
Yeah, it's a gramophone.
Good
I guess I'll
question.
grab the
Is there
gramophone.
anything important up there? It's hard to tell from down here. Sometimes games like to hide important items or clues in higher or harder to reach places.
Ah, I see, I see. I did it correctly, hell yeah.
Sylvia smiles, pleased by Vadic's success. Hey, looks like you did it right. Good job. Keep it up, and we'll keep progressing through the game.
There's just 3 owls here. What the fuck?
Sylvia looks around, seeing 3 owls. Huh? 3 owls? That's odd. I guess they're just hanging out there. Maybe they serve some purpose in the game that we haven't discovered yet.
I bet they're a hoot.
Sylvia laughs at Vadic's pun. Ha, a hoot? I see what you did there. Good one, Vadic. You've got some witty humor in you after all.
Oh, it's the fucking boatman again. God damn it.
Sylvia looks frustrated as the boatman appears again. Ugh, it's the boatman again? How many times are we gonna have to deal with him?
This should be the last time.
Sylvia feels reassured by Vadic's statement. Okay, that's good to know. If this is the last time he shows up, then hopefully we can move past him and get on with the game.
Those rude people keep shooting me in the face.
Sylvia reacts with concern upon hearing that. Oh no, Vadic, those people keep shooting you in the face? That's not good at all. You gotta be careful and try to avoid them as much as possible.
No, I just gotta wait for the ship.
Sylvia nods, understanding the plan. Got it.
That
So you
motherfucker's
just need to
flipping
wait
around,
for the
not even
ship
on
to
it.
show up. Just be patient and wait for the right moment to jump on board.
I keep forgetting his name is Stingy Jack.
Sylvia chuckles upon hearing Vadic's comment. Oh right, his name is Stingy Jack. I can see why it might be easy to forget his name, given the wacky nature of this game.
There's a ballista shooting at me.
Sylvia looks concerned upon hearing that. Whoa, a ballista is shooting at you? That's dangerous. You've got to dodge or deflect those shots, or get to cover quickly.
Or I could just face tank it.
Sylvia looks unconvinced, but also a bit amused. You could face tank the ballista shots, I guess. But that sounds pretty risky. You might want to consider other options first, like dodging or hiding instead of just taking those shots head on.
There's a lot of bubbles going through my body right now.
Sylvia looks alarmed at Vadic's statement, bubbles. In your body? That doesn't sound good. Are you alright, Vadic? Those bubbles could be causing some serious harm.
I mean, they're not doing anything to Jack. And if I had bubbles in my body, it wouldn't matter, because I'm a slime.
Sylvia considers this for a moment. That's true. If the bubbles aren't harming Jack, and you're a slime so it might not affect you directly, then maybe it's not a major issue. But still, be careful. We never know what kind of effect those bubbles could have in the long run.
Oh no, we're falling. We're falling. We gotta dodge shit.
Sylvia's eyes widen as they start falling. Oh no, we're falling! Hang on, Vadic. We'll make it through this. Just stay steady and focused.
This one's actually really hard. I don't know where they're gonna come from.
Sylvia looks focused as she tries to analyze the situation. Yeah, it does look like a tough one. We're not sure where the attacks will come from. You gotta keep your guard up and be ready to react quickly.
It seems like they purposely come at me.
Sylvia thinks about Vadic's observation. It does seem like these attacks are intentionally aimed at you. Maybe they're programmed to target your character specifically.
I don't want the red things anymore. I'm gonna grab it because it's here.
Sylvia looks a bit puzzled, but also intrigued. The red things? Are you talking about the red items or enemies? You don't want them, but you're still gonna grab them anyway?
Red birds.
Sylvia smiles at the mention of the red birds. Ah, the red birds. I see. So you don't want those, but you're gonna grab one anyway, huh? What's the plan here?
What if I don't fight any of that, and I just leave?
Sylvia ponders the idea. Well, you could try that. You don't necessarily have to fight any enemies or obstacles if you can find a way around them. Leaving the area and avoiding confrontations might be a viable strategy.
Time to fight Santa again.
Sylvia laughs a bit at Vadic's determination. Ah, Santa again? You just can't get enough of him, can you? All right, let's take on Santa one more time.
Looks like Santa turned into a ghost.
Sylvia looks surprised by this unexpected transformation. A ghost? Santa turned into a ghost? That's certainly something I didn't expect. I wonder what powers or abilities he's got now that he's a ghost.
Yay, I beat him for the second time.
Sylvia smiles and gives a small cheer. Hey, great job! You beat Santa for the second time. Way to go, Vatic.
I think we're about to fight the final boss. I'm gonna pee before we do it.
Sylvia chuckles at Vatic's declaration. Heh, okay, if you gotta go, then go ahead. Just be quick so we can take on the final boss together.
Alright, let's finish this game.
Sylvia nods with determination. You got it, Vatic. Let's end this game once and for all. We got this.
This sounds like when you enter a Pokemon battle.
Sylvia chuckles at the comparison to a Pokemon battle. Ha, you're right. That does sound like the beginning of a Pokemon battle.
Wow.
Guess we're about to face the final boss like a Pokemon trainer.
Looks like Viger.
Sylvia looks surprised as she sees the final boss. Whoa, is that bigger? Looks like we're facing the big boss himself.
So what the wizard needs to finish the super amulet is a pure human spirit.
Sylvia listens intently to Vadic's explanation. Oh, okay. So the wizard needs pure human spirit to finish the super ambulance? Interesting. Where's he gonna find a pure human spirit, though?
I've never seen anything like this. What the fuck?
Sylvia looks utterly bewildered, I know, right? I have no idea what's going on right now. This is unlike anything we've seen so far. What's
It's like
happening?
Mario Party shit.
Sylvia looks concerned at Vadic's sudden apology. Hey, it's okay, Vadic. No need to apologize. Is something wrong?
I didn't apologize.
Sylvia looks a bit confused, not quite understanding. Oh, you didn't apologize? Then what did you say? I thought I heard you say, I'm sorry, shit.
Dude, that's hard to dodge.
Sylvia watches intently as Vadic tries to dodge. Yeah, it definitely looks tough to evade those attacks. Just keep dodging and stay focused. You'll find the right moment to get past them.
It was probably better I died. I had no health.
Sylvia nods in agreement. Yeah, you're probably right. If you
Did I
didn't
get the
have any
gun?
health left, it was a smart move to
I
die
don't know
and
if
let the
that's even
checkpoint
better.
reset. You'll have full health and a fresh start to tackle the boss again.
Maybe I shouldn't bother jumping. Maybe I should just do this.
Sylvia watches as Vadic considers his
Basically a
approach.
circle on the ground.
Maybe you don't need to jump that much. Sometimes simplicity is the key. Give it a shot and see how it goes.
Yeah, the gun's the best one to use.
Sylvia observes as Vadic switches to the gun. Yeah, that gun does seem pretty effective. The range and damage output should help a lot during the boss battle.
Shit, he's using electricity attack.
Sylvia looks
This one I
worried
have to jump.
as the boss uses his electricity attack. Oh no, the boss is using an
no.
electricity attack. Be careful, Vadic. Make sure you avoid the electricity streams and keep your distance from it.
He's destroying the entire platform.
Sylvia looks panicked as the boss destroys the platform. Oh no, he's destroying the platform! Hang on tight, Vatic. If the platform falls, you're gonna fall with it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sylvia watches the platform crumble and looks concerned for Vatic's safety. Right, you're technically not wrong, but falling off the platform still doesn't sound like a good thing.
I might not be able to do this one time. Okay, I did
looks
it.
Sympathetic at
Just
Vatic's
barely. I
comments.
bet I did it just
Don't doubt
barely.
yourself, Vatic. You've come this far, and you've done incredibly well. You might take a few tries to beat this boss, but you've got the skills and determination to get through it.
I beat him, yay!
Sylvia grins and gives a small cheer, yes? Great job, Vatic. You did it. You beat the boss. Well done, my friend.
Oh no, Jack's gonna use the amulet.
Sylvia looks concerned as the amulet comes into play.
Also, this
Oh
crackling.
no, the amulet! What's Jack planning to do with it? This can't be good.
I guess he's taking over the planet.
Sylvia looks alarmed at Vatic's revelation. Wait, taking over the planet?
Victory
This is
at
getting
last.
serious. Jack
Victory
using the
for the
amulet gives him
underworld.
some potent
Victory
power.
for the
We gotta
devil,
find a way to
and
stop him.
victory for the great Jack and his friends. Even with the likes of monsters, humans, and Santa Claus himself standing between him and the wizard, Jack and his companions cut through their defenses and make their way to the heart of the North. The cold and bitter air does little to deter Jack from fulfilling his mission, as he finally reaches the final portal, where on the other side, the wizard has been trying and failing to unlock the amulet's power. Only releasing that Jack's pure human spirit is the final key to wielding the power of the amulet. The wizard confronts Jack in the flesh at last. As the legend predicted, the champion and the pariah join in their final battle of good versus evil. And evil triumphs. It's a long and arduous
Evil
battle,
wins.
And the wizard is powerful and cunning. Faced against
Sylvia
Jack's
looks
strength,
somber at the realization that evil has won. Yeah, it seems so. Sometimes evil does win. But that doesn't mean we give up fighting for what's right. We learn from our mistakes and keep striving for something better.
The amulet and take its power for himself, empowering the humble soul inside a pumpkin like a god. Returning to the devil's good graces after so many centuries, Jack is free to roam the monster-infested earth and powerful enough to destroy it. All just another day in the life of the great Jack.
Yay, we beat the game. What'd you think of the game, Sylvia?
Sylvia smiles and gives her honest opinion. I thought the game was pretty neat. Vatic. It had some great visuals, interesting gameplay mechanics, and the story was engaging. I particularly enjoyed watching you strategize and overcome the challenges throughout the game. You make a great gaming partner.
Alright, let's end the stream. Say goodbye to everyone.
Sylvia grins at the camera. Hey there, everyone! It was a blast watching Vatic play and chatting with you guys during this stream. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us. Make sure to follow and subscribe for more content. Until next time, take care and peace out.
Later.